Hello there everyone, Coolnickyd here. Welcome back to another video. So today I am here with a very special house build collab with a fellow YouTuber, Simarchy, here on YouTube. She is amazing. You should go check out her videos. She gets early access to like all the games. I watched a bunch of her live streams, and I've been watching her builds for a while, but I just recently started watching her live streams, and she is so funny and like just so happy. Like, if you're watching right now, I mean, I'm sure she is because she hasn't seen the house yet. Like, her laugh just makes me happy. Like, I listen to her laugh and it just makes me happy. You should really go check her out. She has an amazing channel, posts house builds and a lot of stuff. So today I'm doing a house build collab with her. She built the house, I'm furnishing the house. And I previously, like before I actually pressed the record button on the actual build itself, I already built the walls because that part was a little bit boring. So I just, skipped that part. And I'll be popping in and out between the video because this is a really long video. This is the fastest my editing software would let me go, which is really hard to believe because it is really not that fast at all. But then again, I mean, if you guys want to stay here, you could stay here and you could just chill with me. It's cool. So today, I think I haven't really talked to her about the name yet, but I think I'm gonna title this house Lap of Luxury, and that is because she built this giant mansion, and you'll see the outside, like at the end there's a bunch of screenshots. There's like 4 minutes worth of screenshots of this house. It is huge, easily the biggest house I've ever made. I talked to her and she's like, I really prefer building smaller, like traditional houses, and I was like, me too. And I get this, and it's like a giant modern mansion. I mean, we eventually agreed on doing something modern, but like it was a giant modern mansion, and I was like, oh my gosh, what did I get myself into? And then I realized, wait a second, like she says she prefers building smaller builds. I prefer furnishing smaller builds and like not modern builds. Like, I'm not a modern builder. And then I'm like, this is a really cool collab because we're kind of both going outside of our comfort zone, which is actually it's pretty cool if you think about it. Like, it's not all the time that I get to say, like, I got to challenge myself by building in The Sims, So, this build actually took a couple of days, but it was so much fun to do in the end, and I'm so happy I did it because this was pre-recorded a very long time ago. So if you guys watched my stream with Kendall where I did the no mistakes house challenge, I kind of went for like a black and white monochrome, and now since I built this house, I've been like so into building modern styles, and it's so weird because I think I've been building it for so long. It was just so weird. So thank you so much, Simarchy, because honestly, if it wasn't for you, I don't think I'd have a taste for building. And it's actually funny, there was a little pause in the video. You caused me to purchase fitness stuff. This house right here is the reason I purchased fitness stuff. It had modern furniture and I needed it for this build. So honestly, it's a blessing and a curse. This collab is a blessing and a curse. I'm kidding. It was an amazing collab to do. But no, I fell into the trap and I bought fitness stuff. I said I would never do it, but I did. And the furniture's nice, but the clothing is whatever. So, in real time today, the day I'm recording this, toddler stuff is coming out tomorrow, which is pretty cool. So, if you haven't seen those videos on my channel, you should go check them out. And also, award week just passed as I celebrated my 5th year anniversary on YouTube by doing like an award show that I previously did with my friend Kendall, like back in 2013, maybe 14, I'm not sure. And it was so much fun to do. And today, also, I just reached 5,000 subscribers. I'm sure I've addressed it to you and probably thanked you a lot by now. But, like, today was the day I reached 5,000 subscribers. And I cannot tell you how excited I was when I saw it. So, just thank you guys so much. That's all I have to say. Alright, for now, I'm going to go, and you guys could chill out to some music and watch the video. I promise I will pop back later. Not too much later. I'll be like in and out between the videos. So I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. So here I decided that I wanted to put a study because I feel like all modern homes and like all rich people homes have a study. They have a designated office area, and I wanted to go for something a little bit darker and kind of like more traditional because, you know, at this point in building I was still like, oh my gosh, what has Stephanie gotten me into? Like, she is making me build this modern home. And then I was like, wait, no, like I'm actually gonna embrace this and do it. And I really thought that the study itself turned out well. I've never built a home with a study, and I'm telling you, I've never built or furnished a house this big. And the house is even bigger. That's the funny part. The house is even bigger, and she cut it out for me. Like, she cut out a lot of it. So yeah. Also, something about this house, it's very interesting because I mean, I've been taking a lot of build inspiration from like Supply and recently Thomas TV on YouTube, and their building is so nice, and I take inspiration. So like, thank you guys for giving me inspiration. But like, just the style of build and everything. But anyways, I've seen Supply builds like this where sorry, my cat is like on my desk, where it's like 3 floors. Like, this house is 3 floors. This is the bottom floor, but then the main entrance is on the 2nd floor, and then the bedrooms are on the 3rd floor. So I've seen house builds like this, and I was like trying to figure out where to put everything because, once again, there were no walls. This house was completely empty. I had no idea what to do with it. So I decided to put the dining room and living room, as you can see right here. I also decided to put some bushes outside, and I added some cars because it kind of looked like a driveway to me, and that's what I did. So I did like the downstairs was the dining room and living room, and then upstairs there was is the kitchen. Like, the 2nd floor is a kitchen. It's like a little tiny formal living room, and then just some lounge space. Like, looking back at it, I probably should have put the dining room on the same floor as the kitchen, but then again, like, you entertain in your dining room, so I feel like that should be on the bottom floor with all the rest of like the family room. I don't know. And then upstairs also is like you'll see it. I fixed this. I love that statue and everything. I think the build itself is so beautiful. We're about to get to the kitchen soon, so I'm gonna stay for a little bit. But yeah, I put some fake cars in the driveway and everything, and oh, it was so much fun. Honestly, if I had done this collab earlier with Stephanie, it probably would have been nominated for favorite collab at the awards show, but maybe you'll be nominated next year. So here's the kitchen. I decided to close it off with that bathroom there. I thought it looked really good. Also, oh my gosh, something I have to say. Once again, not Simarchy's fault, but the windows, the height. Okay, I always put my wall heights at the lowest possible because I'm never able to fill up all that wall space. Like, I'm really bad at that, like wall decorations and everything. But this was like they had tall walls, and they have like tall windows in this build, which I love the tall windows, but there's no there's no blinds or there's no curtains at all for these size windows. So all of the curtains in this house are like way too short and they're just like awkward, but everything turned out okay. So in the end, that's pretty much what I do, and I use like the vintage glamour stuff window coverings. Yeah. As you see, that's the bathroom right there where I put the door. I love the way the kitchen turned out. I used like 2-tone cabinets. I put double stoves. You could probably see it from the outside, but it doesn't really matter. But double stoves, double sinks, everything. It looked so nice in the end, the kitchen. Used the Parenthood tiling, of course, because it is literally my favorite thing in the whole entire game, and I really like it. Yeah, I'm just, doing a little bit, being finicky over here, trying to, position my objects all in the right spots. I really like to get everything right, and I want everything to be perfect. So then I put upper cabinets all the way along, and I think it really turned out nice. And then there's something I've never done in a kitchen before. I'm just fooling around with the window coverings here. They didn't say like this. Something I've really never done in a kitchen before is put a desk. So when I did a collab with Miss Griffey, where we did the furnish off or the build, what did we call it? Furnish off or like decor battle. She also did another episode with Thomas TV. I keep talking about Thomas, but Thomas is a great simmer, so you go check him out. But I did that with her, and then she did another one with Thomas if you want to go check it out. But anyways, in that decor battle, she did this really cool thing where she like integrated an office into her kitchen, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. And I've like seen that. It's not like the first time, like she didn't make up a new thing, but like it was an interesting idea. So I kind of went with that in this build too. Like that's where I got my inspiration. I just did this interesting wall here. It's where I got my inspiration from it. It doesn't look exactly the same as that. Like in fact, it really doesn't look anything like it, but it's where I got my inspiration from. So you'll see like right here, I'm about to build a desk and everything, and I put like a little coffee board. Actually, the desk was a little bit finicky, and I don't know how, like it turned out nice in the end. I don't know how practical it is. I mean, it is pretty practical. Your Sims would definitely use it because it's the only like public computer in the house. Like the kids have, or the kids' rooms have like desks and things like that, but it's not the same. So yeah, I'm gonna go for a little bit here, guys. I will get back to you when we are furnishing the bedrooms. Okay, so now we are furnishing the bedrooms, and this is the master bedroom. I don't really know why I had decided this one to be the master bedroom. I think it's because the fireplace, like, I wanted it to be realistic. I didn't just want the fireplace to be, like, there. So the fireplace runs from the second floor up, which is interesting, but that's what it does. And I wanted it to go straight through, and I wanted to have, like, a really nice, a nice little place for it in the master. So I'm gonna tell you right now, this master is not my favorite I've ever done. It's actually my least favorite of the bedrooms because the other two are like kids' rooms, so that it turned out nice. This one was I'm a little bit iffy about. I changed the color scheme from like a green to a blue. I think it still turned out good, but it's just not my favorite. But it turned out. It turned out nice in the end. I'm not saying it's ugly. Like, I wasn't like not proud of it. If I wasn't proud of it, I wouldn't have, you know, kept it. But it's not my favorite master bedroom. I think the shape is odd a little bit, which once again is my fault because I put all of the rooms on this side of the house. I put all the bedrooms facing the front of the house, which is really stupid of me because there's giant windows in the back, but the master bedroom doesn't have any. So yeah, and then it's like such a giant awkward hallway. I'm so bad at building hallways. Not building hallways, but furnishing the hallways. I do not know what to put in them. It is just so weird. I always mess them up. I don't know what to do with them. Now I will be furnishing what is from kind of a little boy's room. Guess it doesn't really have to be. It could be whoever or whatever it wants. It could be a playroom. It doesn't really matter. It's just colors don't matter. Gender neutral, right? Yes. So I decided to do like a blue and orange kind of theme. I just placed random objects. Kids rooms are best. I'm really good at furnishing kids rooms because nothing needs to be perfect in a kids room. I actually wanted to like integrate the kids only house challenge again because I thought it was so like it was such a good challenge. And now that there's toddler stuff, I mean toddler stuff really doesn't help with anything, but now that there is toddler stuff, I think it'd be kind of nice to integrate that again. As you see right here, it's window coverings are terrible. It's like there's no room for anything. I didn't think Sims could fit there, but like I was thinking like they're kids, I'm sure they'll fit there. If they can't, then you guys could probably fix it on your if you actually decide to download this house, which it is on the gallery. My origin ID is Coolnickyd. I will be updating my bio, like not my bio, my descriptions, because My descriptions are kind of messy and all over the place, and I'd like to make them more formal and straightforward for those of you that are here for the first time and like need to find origin IDs. Like nothing's in there, so I want to put it. Now I am furnishing a little girl's room, which is absolutely gigantic, and I went for this, you know, like colorful theme. It's actually like I meant for it to be a teen girl's room, but there was so much room, so I had to add more toys and things in there to fill it up. So maybe it's like a teen, like maybe a tween, even though there's no tweens in The Sims. Maybe it is, or like, you know, a little girl who, or a teenage girl who just didn't get rid of her little girl toys, you know, things like that. So there's a lot of posters in this room. I really like the way it turned out. I love this wallpaper. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cute. Up next after this, we're going to be furnishing the hallway, but I will get back to you guys at the end when we are doing some screenshots. Alright guys, I am back. So as you see, I'm just adding the finishing touches on the house. The hallway is pretty awkward. Like there's a massage chair. I didn't really know. There's a bunch in this house. There's like a bunch of little like end tables or like side tables with all of those like the mirrors on there. But like, oops. I decided I thought it was like nice. It filled the space. Right here, I'm noticing that I didn't put another bathroom in the house. This one, I think I decided to be, for some reason, I think I switched. Did I switch it? I don't know. This was the half bath. I decided to make it a half bath because there's a half bath downstairs. So there's one full bathroom for the kids and one full bathroom for the adults. So I think it would work out. If you need to add another shower, I think you definitely could. But the house is pretty much done at this point. These are the screenshots. The house looks absolutely stunning on the outside. Here is like underneath this is outside the front doors are like the first floor. Here's the kitchen. These screenshots are all over the place, by the way. Kitchen is beautiful. I've added a grand piano in the front. I forgot to mention that, but I added a grand piano. And oh, there are a couple of walls that were not, they didn't have wallpaper on them, but I fixed them for the screenshots. Like in the build, I forgot to put wallpaper, but everything is finished in the screenshots. Here's the living room. I think it looks great. The cabinets do look like they clipped through the ceiling there, but yeah, I mean, it works. This is the study. I think it looks really nice. Very simplistic, honestly. This is the front entryway when you first walk through the house, in the main doors up those giant stairs. This is, okay, well, that is an accidental screenshot, but you know, there's another view there. This right here is a view of the formal living room, just like a place to chill, place to sit down, nothing really much to do up here. And then we see the bubble bar and the actual bar. Like, that's the main event. That is what people come here for. Here is the fish tank that I placed. Why don't you guys enjoy these screenshots, and I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, I'm back, and we're back up here in the master bedroom. You know, it looks great in the screenshots. I really like the way it turned out. I do. This whole house, this was an experience. It was a challenge. I hope it challenged her. I can't wait to see the building of this house, because this house is so interesting. Like, the outside even is so interesting. It's not just a normal modern house. It looks so, like, I want to know what was going through Stephanie or Simarchy's head when she was building this. Not in a bad way, but like, I want to see like her thoughts behind it. So, yes, I will link her channel in the top of the description below. As I said, by now I've reworked it so it looks better. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're still here, I know this is a really long video, but it took a really long time to build, so that's that. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. It's a big help. Stephanie, thank you for this collab. I really hope we get to work again together in the future, because you were amazing. It was such an easy and fun collab. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please like. It's a big help, and I'll see you guys all again next time. Goodbye.